We are all supposed to do these 4 important exercises variation every week, but we don't do that. At least I don't do that. And as a result, we have more physical and mental problems compared to our parents when they were in our age. So in this video, I'm going to talk the 4 most important principles or pillars of exercise that we need to focus on to improve overall health, fitness, and longevity. And I'm going to add this to my workout routine as well, and hopefully by the end of this video you do that too. So we are going to answer these questions. How does exercise benefit our body? What are the key principles and why they are important for our body? And the third one, how we can apply this principle to our daily routine for those who do exercise regularly like me, and for those who wish to start exercising. But before starting, is there really this most important type of exercise? Because people may have different fitness goals, different sports they may like play, and may have various strengths and weaknesses that needs to be addressed based on the age, genetic, and previous experience with exercise. Well, there actually is an answer to this, because there are fitness parameters and physiological adaptation that you could argue almost everyone should be trying to achieve. And one of the beauties of exercise is that we can tailor or tweak pretty much anyone's exercise program in order to stimulate the development of these important physiological adaptations that would allow you to gain many different health benefits and yet still allow you to focus on physical activities or sports that you enjoy doing the most. So now let's answer the first question. How does exercise benefit our body? In simple words, when we exercise, our muscles, heart, and even our bones become stronger and healthier. Exercise can make our muscles bigger and stronger. It also helps in developing more mitochondria in our muscle fibers, which increases our muscle endurance. Additionally, exercise increases the number of tiny blood vessels called capillaries, which deliver blood to our muscles. This makes our muscle more efficient in getting the nutrition they need and getting rid of waste products. Exercise makes our heart stronger and more efficient. It pumps more blood with each beat. Also, the number of the size of mitochondria within the heart muscle cells increase with exercise, which is great for heart's health. Talking about increasing the amount of blood pumps, it is very interesting to understand why this is important. When the heart is strong, it can pump more blood to the body with each beat, which reduces the amount of pumping in the body, so the heart needs to pump less. As a result, in the long run, the heart is going to be healthier and more effective in our body. Marathon runners show that highest pump with the lowest resting heart rate, which I believe the world record is around 38 beats per minute, which is really interesting. Exercise also strengthens our bones. It stimulates bone cells called osteoblasts to lay down more bone tissue, which increases bone density, making the bones stronger and better at resisting stress. Exercise helps us become more efficient at using energy. With exercise, our body can use carbohydrates, protein, and fats for energy better and more efficient. This can reduce the risk of many health problems like diabetes and heart disease. Also, exercise has mental health benefit too. It reduces stress, anxiety, and depression and makes us mentally stronger. Given all these benefits, it's important to choose the right kind of exercise for our needs and goals. So the next question we are going to answer is, what kind of exercises should we do to get these benefits? The key exercise principle for maximizing your health needs to be chosen in order to get all this benefit, as I mentioned earlier. There are pretty much 3 or 4 overall exercise principles that can be applied to everyone. We want to incorporate form of exercise that first improve strength, Secondly, improve cardiovascular efficiency. Third, improve mobility. And number four, which isn't technically an exercise principle, but it would be monitoring your progress. So how do we incorporate these exercise principles into our routine? You can focus on this principle through different sports and activities. Weightlifting improves the strength and power of the muscle, while activity like hiking, cycling, or running improve cardiovascular efficiency. Dancer and martial artists naturally works on their mobility and also strength. But it's essential to include exercise that targets all that principles, even they are not your favorite. An example for those of you who already do exercise regularly could be like this. If you are a weightlifter, it is important to add some mobility and cardio to your plan. If you are a runner or cyclist, you should add some weightlifting and also mobility in your plan. And if you are a dancer or martial artist, you should add some cardio and weightlifting to your plan. If you already do that, that's great. But for someone who is not in a specific sport or exercise, a balanced plan could be like this. Strength training like 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, focusing on resistance training to maintain and gain strength. You can divide this session to upper body and lower body, like Monday upper body, Wednesday lower body, and Friday upper body, and continue doing that in following week as well. So it's going to be next week, it's going to be lower body, upper body, and lower body. And this concept is going to give you enough strength to improve your muscle strength and muscle gain. For cardiovascular exercise, you can assign Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. This could include a steady state cardio on Tuesday and Thursday and pushing your heart rate limit on Saturday. Something like high intensity interval training can be added. The most famous version of intensity interval training or high intensity interval training is 4x4, which means that you are going to do cardio for 4 minutes and at 80 to 90% of your heart rate max, and then you will rest for 4 minutes, and then you will do this 4 times. For mobility training, you can use cool down time after exercise sessions to do some static stretching, and full range of motion exercises can help you as well. These exercises can help maintain flexibility and prevent injuries. It's really important to understand the importance of mobility. As someone who has a huge lower back pain before, I can say that doing mobility while you don't have any pain or problem is the best thing you can do for your body, because when you start having pain, then doing mobility is a nightmare and you will have lots of pain during different positions and you don't want to do it at all. So please do add some mobility training to your plan. And lastly, one of the most underrated factors in health management is monitoring your progress. It is a really crucial factor. For the past few years, I have been the type of person who believes in doing exercises every day, and it doesn't matter if you improve or not, as long as you are doing the exercises. But after reading a lot of books and talking with a lot of experts and colleagues, I started monitoring my progress, and let me tell you, it is crucial. We can have regular physical checkups with our physicians, which is not very easy to do, but is important and it's possible. But one thing you can do, which is easy and accessible, is you can monitor some fitness parameters at home. For example, your resting heart rate. A lower resting heart rate indicates improved cardiovascular fitness. You can also monitor blood pressure at home. A resting heart rate below 60 beats per minute and blood pressure below 120 and 80 is great. As I said before, having a healthy heart rate can pump more blood to your body in every beat, which can increase your health factor a lot. So by focusing on these principles and monitoring progress, you can maintain good health and fitness. If you want more details and information on topics like bone health or cardiovascular training, please do let me know in the comments, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.